Hi guys, welcome to another reading on my channel. I want to say Happy New Year. It is 1:23 a.m. on the 1st of January 2025. So Happy New Year. But I just wanted to do a reading to see what my collective's 2025 is going to look like. So there are 3 piles on the screen. Choose from the ones presented, the timestamps in the description box, as well as the comment section, as well as the rest of my links to my other services and other platforms. So yeah, I'll see you at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading about what your 2025 is going to look like. So let's see, what is pile 1's 2025 going to look like? What is pile 1's 2025 going to look like? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm hearing that a lot of you could be doing some charity work. For some of you, you could be doing some charity work, but for others of you, you are actually the ones receiving some type of help, some type of materialistic help specifically. This could be through the form of being offered a job, or being given money, or being given some type of valuable materialism that will really help you out. Okay. For some of you, you're going to meet a man who wants to give you money and help you out as well. Then we've got the Queen of Cups. So, okay, I'm hearing that for some of you, 2025 could be full of people who are needing your help, your valuable help in the form of emotional nurture. You could be presented with people who are in need, and yeah, they could be looking to you for a lot of help or advice or just emotional nurture. It seems like yeah, it seems like you guys are this Queen of Cups. So you guys have something that people need, that can really help people. Obviously, you're not obligated to help them if you feel like the energy is off or if you feel like they're taking advantage. But I am seeing this happening. For some of you, people could be exchanging money with you in exchange for your help and guidance. So then we've got Strength. So yeah, you're going to be a pillar of strength for a lot of people. This could be even in a collective sense, like it might not even be individuals that you're helping. It might just be something that you're putting out in terms of content, especially with this Queen of Cups, because she's a very creative energy. You could be creating something that just helps people in mass. You're also going to be finding a lot of strength of your own as well. I feel like your emotions and your intuition is going to strengthen as well. That may be what's leading you to this financial help or this new job or whatever this is. But for others of you, your intuition is strengthening and you're going to be able to help other people with that. So 2025 is a year where you are recognizing the strength that you have through your intuition and through your emotions in some type of way. Okay, then we got 9 of Cups, which is a good sign, and the Ace of Wands. So the 9 of Cups, again, especially since this 9 of Cups came out underneath the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups is about having, it's usually read in terms of having all of your luxuries, you know, material abundance, material luxury. But I also like to read the 9 of Cups as having a very, very abundant community, because it's Cups energy, right? Connections to people. Yeah, like I said, you guys could be putting out something online that is helping a lot of people, and in exchange they're going to be providing money and materialism, and as a result you're going to be very abundant, because people really value whatever help you're giving them through some type of new hobby or new creation. You're going to have a whole community of people that you help and that help you in return. Yeah. What else? Then we've got the Two of Wands. So the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands is out here. With this Two of Wands, I'm hearing to choose wisely about who you choose to help and who you let rely on you for as, you know, a pillar of strength. Because we all know that there are emotional vampires out here, energy vampires out here. You will have to be picky and choosy about what you choose to invest your energy into. This could also be about how in 2025 you're also deciding to change directions when it comes to a new project or a new hobby. You could be doing something a bit different that will attract more of a community to you. Okay, then we got the Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, like I said, in 2025 you're also going to be learning how to use discernment in relation to people who just want to drain your energy. So again, going back to that message about being careful about who you choose to help and who you let rely on you as a pillar of strength. Because with this Four of Cups, I'm seeing that you could experience being emotionally drained by people, feeling emotionally apathetic due to some energy that you're giving out that you're not being fairly compensated back in return for. And with this Queen of Swords, I feel like you're going to be using more discernment and cutting out anything that doesn't fulfill you emotionally or that drains you emotionally. Okay, because here's the thing about helpers, especially in the spiritual community, people are like, you know, being a helper is an amazing thing, which it is, but I feel like a lot of people fail to speak about how there are also people who do not give a fuck about your energy. They don't care about how they're draining you. They don't care about how whatever they're putting onto you might be a bit too much for you. If you allow them to, they will drain the fuck out of you. They will take and take and take. A lot of people are takers, especially online. But in general, in life in general, people will take and take and take and not care about how that's affecting you as long as they're getting what they want. And a lot of people are very selfish, so you're definitely gonna be also practicing a lot of discernment when it comes to people who... I'm not only hearing people who want to drain you, but I'm also hearing people who don't truly want the help. You might encounter people who are in such a low space, but they're not actually inspired to do anything to get themselves out of it. They just want you to sit there and be their personal helper that they never listen to, and you're going to be cutting those types of people out in 2025 as well. I feel like these could be people who you already know, but if not, then these are people that you may meet along 2025, and you'll make the decision to cut them out, as you should, because you're not a charity case. Okay, why should you spend energy on people who don't even value your energy enough to use it and utilize it as a tool? You're not there to... Listen, let me tell you something. You're not there to just listen to people vent and complain about their shitty life that they're not trying to change. Okay? If that's the life that they're choosing, leave them to it and you know, detach yourself. Because people love to do that. People love to complain about things but not do anything to change it. We don't have time for them, okay? We don't have patience. You shouldn't have patience for them. I'm so sorry. If they wanted to change, they would. So then we've got the Four of Swords. So yeah, you are going to be... this is why I say that you guys could be helping people online, or like helping people en masse through some type of content that you post online, because this Four of Swords is talking about how you're going to be more and more discerning about people who you hang around. And with this Four of Swords, I feel like you'll be in isolation more than anything, simply because you realize just how draining people are and how much you need to protect yourself from people. A lot of people are in a low energetic state, okay? People who are just in huge victim complexes, constantly apathetic but not doing anything to change it. People who, you know, want pity but they don't want to do anything to help themselves. I feel like that's the energy that I'm picking up on, that you'll just like cut yourself out from and keep yourself protected from, because they are energy vampires, okay? Then Then we got the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. So some type of psychic abilities or secret knowledge, or if not, then just some type of truth that you speak will definitely bring you a lot of fortune. It will also help you to separate the real from the fakes as well. That's what I'm hearing. So whatever that applies to, just keep that in mind. You speaking the truth will be able to separate the real from the fakes. Okay, I feel like a lot of you could be spiritual advisors or people who offer some type of courses or counseling or life coaching or something, and you are going to be separating people who just want pity and someone to feed into their self-victim complex from the people who actually are ready to better their lives. And the High Priestess here is making me feel like even more you'll become very, very selective. You might decide to put this help or this whatever you're offering behind like a paywall, or a place online, or even a place in person that is not easy to access, or it's not free to access, because that's how you separate the real from the fakes. Okay, people who are serious about changing their lives, like when they're going to be willing to pay for something that will help them, whereas when you offer free services, you attract anyone and everyone, so it doesn't necessarily have to be, putting your stuff behind a paywall or anything, but it could in some way you're going to be separating the real from the fake, and you're going to be putting up a lot more boundaries, and you're going to be finding a lot of abundance with this Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor. I'm hearing that the more truth you speak, the more abundance you find, the more you'll attract people who are meant to be part of your soul tribe. Okay, and Temperance, peace. You will find so much peace in isolation. I feel like this energy of energy vampires tugging on your energy isn't anything new. It's just that you're going to be finding a lot more discernment and a lot more boundaries when it comes to people like this, and you're going to find so much peace in isolation. You're becoming a lot more serious about your life and serious about who you choose to exchange energy with, whether that's in person or online. So good for you guys, Power 1. This 2025, I feel like this will be a year full of just a lot of isolation, peace, and also valuing your own energy a lot more, and not settling for people just wanting to tug on your energy for the sake of tugging on your energy. Okay, so thank you for listening. Let me know if this resonated, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, Power 2. Welcome to your reading about what your 2025 is going to look like. So let's see. Let's get some messages. Oh, Temperance. Things are going to be balancing out for you. I'm hearing that you guys have had a very chaotic year this year. Well, technically last year, in 2024, and it could have been beyond that too. But things are balancing out. I feel like you're going to be experiencing a lot of peace in 2025, or just a lot more balance in what you experience. It's not going to be fully chaotic and stressful. So that's a good thing. Then we got King of Swords, okay? You could be actively speaking the truth about something, which will cause this peace and this balance to enter your life. Maybe there's something to get off of your chest. I'm also seeing for some of you that there is a very destructive masculine. He could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But if not, for others of you, he could just be someone who's very verbally rude, like mean, harsh, and you could just be getting a lot of things off of your chest in regards to how you think and feel about this masculine, and it will bring in a lot more temperance. I feel like for a lot of you who resonate with that, you're not going to be putting up with this shit anymore. Okay, I'm hearing that you're going to destroy the illusion that he has of himself, and that will cause you peace. Okay, so take messages as they resonate. What else? What's in store for Pal 2s in 2025? Okay, I'm not going to take these cards because there's too many. What's in store for Pal 2 in 2025? The Fool, brand new beginnings. So you guys could definitely be leaving a really mean, harsh, rude masculine behind. After you speak your truth, after you know, say how you feel about him, you could really be starting your life over. Okay, even if there is no masculine in your life, for others of you, you could just be getting more and more serious about the fact that you're on a new journey now, you're on a whole new life path now, and you could be making very serious plans about where you want to go, and what you want to manifest into your life. I'm hearing that a lot of you are going to get really, really serious about your peace. That's what I'm hearing more than anything. Then we've got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, new beginnings when it comes to some type of creativity, hobby, life path. Something that you're going to be putting physical action into. I'm even hearing that you guys could be getting more and more serious about your physical health, like exercising and working out. And that will bring you a lot of mental peace as well. That will make you feel a lot more balanced, which is really good. But there is a new journey that you're going to go on that will bring you a lot of balance and peace in your life. You could be using this new year to really just plan out everything that you want in, you know, ahead of time, and you're going to be taking action, putting in the necessary steps which will keep you peaceful. I'm hearing that in 2025, as long as you follow your plans that you've made now, you will find peace. Whenever you're not feeling peaceful, it's probably because you've strayed away from the plan that you set for yourself. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Ooh, then we got the Empress card. Empress, you guys could be getting very, very serious about your own abundance as well. And I'm also hearing protecting your abundance. Yeah, protecting your abundance as well, because there could be people or someone in particular who's trying to, I guess, sway you off of the path of going after some type of abundance, or nurturing something, or building something, or fertilizing something. You're also going to get very serious about protecting what you've already built, okay? I don't know if you've had the experience of letting the wrong people into your life that have destroyed certain things in your life that you've worked very, very hard on. But I don't think you're going to let that happen this year. You're really going to be focused on your own self and your own life, and finding peace and abundance in your life. You could also be focused on accumulating wealth this year as well. And I feel like you are going to be embodying this Empress energy. Okay. For some of you in specific, you could be getting truthful with a mother or a mother figure about something. And like, I guess, leaving the nest, and you know, maybe this is what the Fool card is for some of you guys. Maybe this is you guys leaving home, detaching yourself from a mother figure, and building a life of your own. Then we've got King of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of self-sufficient energy coming through. You're going to be going on a brand new journey of knowing or learning how to emotionally fulfill yourself, how to provide and be independent for yourself. Yeah. You could be just becoming your own source of abundance on not just like a physical level, but also on an emotional level as well. So this would talk about becoming the person that gives yourself the most love. That could also be something that you're choosing to do this 2025. I'm hearing that for a lot of you, you're going to be really prioritizing self-care. Then we've got the Ace of Swords. So that's confirmation to me to say that everything that I've been saying is pretty much spot on for most of you. But the Ace of Swords is also about clarity, getting clear. There's going to be a new type of mindset that you enter. I just feel like you're going to see things from a much clearer perspective. You're not going to be clouded. Your vision isn't going to be clouded like it was before. Yeah, you're going to be destroying certain mindsets that have not served you at all over the past year or so. This could be getting rid of self-limiting beliefs, or just getting rid of self-limiting beliefs that have held you back. Then we've got Judgment. You're going to be getting clear about what you need to purge from your own mind, especially in terms of what you think you know. You might realize that you don't know as much as you thought you did, or you weren't aware of as much as you thought you were aware of, and something to do with figuring out what you need to get rid of when it comes to your own perspective and your own mind will be very important this 2025. So this is obviously going to be happening over the course of a year. Then we've got Nine of Cups. This could be about your support system. You could be getting clear about the people around you, seeing the people around you in a very clear light. I'm hearing as well that you're going to be detaching yourself from quite a few people, because whoever you're around currently, their time in your life has run its course, and they're no longer needed. They're no longer beneficial for you to be around for a lot of you. I'm also hearing as well that a lot of people are going to show their true faces to you this year as well. So yeah, again, you're going to be gaining clarity on the people around you and cutting them out and getting clearer about who you are around. Okay. That could be why you're speaking the truth. The clearer you start to see people, the more pressure you feel to just speak your mind and speak about what you see and speak your truth about them. This could even be things that have happened in the past that you've forgiven these people for, or that you've overlooked. I want to say overlooked more than anything. You might realize that certain things that these people have done in the past that you've overlooked, just you should have never overlooked it. Yeah. That's probably why you're also getting clearer with yourself as well. And with your own standards for people. That's also what I'm hearing. Okay, then we've got King of Wands. Specifically, you could be getting clear with a masculine fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And for some of you, this man likes to drink a lot. I am seeing that. For others of you, this man is just very egotistical, very selfish as well. And you're noticing how selfish he is. You're noticing how he doesn't ever think about you, or how he's affecting you, or maybe even other people. And the Eight of Wands out here is about fast communication, and it's come out underneath this Judgment card. So yeah, I feel like some communication is going to come out of nowhere. This could be realizations coming to you out of nowhere, again, about people around you. Or it could just be it could also be you not randomly but impulsively deciding to just that you need to speak your mind, you need to speak your truth, you need to confront people about certain things that they haven't paid for. I'm hearing that they haven't ever been expected to apologize for. Maybe you didn't expect these people to actually redeem themselves, but now you're realizing that that was the wrong move. You should have made them redeem themselves. Then we've got the World. So it's funny because the Fool card came out for you, but also the World. The first card of the tarot deck and the last card of the tarot deck. there's going to be a major completion when it comes to some type of support system that you have, because there's just going to be so many realizations, so many downloads, so many messages from spirit about these people that's going to dig up all of the things that you haven't realized about these people, and all of the things that these people should have been redeeming themselves for over a long time. Okay, so as much as you're going to be having a brand new beginning, there needs to be a major completion, and the World card is about completion of a journey or a cycle that's went on for a long time. These could be people who you've known for a while, but at this point it's just too much. Like they need to come out of your life in order for people who are actually aligned with you to come in. So this year for you guys, Power 2 is full of a brand new beginning that you've never been on, as well as a completion of a long cycle that was been a long time coming. Okay, so that's what 2025 has in store for you guys, Power 2. If this reading feels like it will resonate, then please let me know, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, Power 3. Welcome to your reading about what 2025 is going to look like for you. So let's see what 2025 has in store for you. It's been some interesting messages so far in the other two piles. So... okay, Temperance wanted to come out, but it went back in the deck. Temperance has come out in the past two piles, so I'm guessing the collective that I'm attracting into this video are going to be finding a lot more peace in their lives across the board throughout this reading, which is good to see. However, I'm hearing that this peace for you guys, Power 3, something's going to happen that leads to this peace that you don't see. Like, you don't see that what's happening in 2025 will lead you to peace, but we'll see what comes out to see what that means exactly. Oh, shit. Okay, so the first card out is the Devil. Now I see why that message came out. And it came out with the Wheel of Fortune. Something that is very... okay, you guys are going to feel restricted in some type of way, or controlled by an external influence, maybe even your own shadow self. This could be your energy entering 2025. Right now you could be feeling trapped, controlled, manipulated. There's some type of devil energy, low, very low vibing energy, but it's leading you to the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this, what I'm hearing is that this dark energy, you being connected to this darkness, is what's going to lead you to a complete overhaul and you know, in you finding your abundance in some type of way. It's like I'm seeing someone having to search for light in a very dark place. So although it might be hellish, whatever you're going through currently or whatever you might experience, I feel like it's going to be for your greater good. Does that make sense? The Wheel of Fortune as well is making me think of how some of you could have been... this might sound weird, but some of you may have been living pretty peacefully, pretty well. And if not, then you might have just been enjoying life. But now it's time for you to go into some deep shadow work. And although that might feel hellish, it's going to lead you to a lot of abundance within yourself spiritually. You're going to have to dig through the dark parts of yourself. So that's for some of you. Then we've got Seven of Cups. Yeah, 2025, you're going to be dealing with a lot internally, a lot of emotional overwhelm or emotional confusion, but this is for the sake of your highest purpose. It's like, for a lot of you, you've been running away from doing some type of shadow work, from realizing certain dark things or dark aspects about yourself, about your own psyche. And so now you can't run away from it. It's like the trumpets are being blown. Okay, Judgment Day is here. You have to go through this because you put it off for so long. And that's probably why I mean, I didn't say it, but I was being brought to the universal law of rhythm, you know, things having to go from one extreme to another. You've run away from acknowledging something dark for long enough, and now you're gonna be in 2025 having to take notice of it. You can't ignore it. I don't know if this is something about your psyche. I don't know if this is something about behavior within you. I don't know if this is something about just the way that you're living life. But yeah, I feel like this is the year that you guys are going to be forced to go through some type of shadow work that you've been just putting off. So what else? What is in store for pile threes in 2025? 7 of Swords. Wow. Underneath the Devil card, you guys are going to either become more aware of how you deceive yourself. You guys could be the types of people who lie to yourself about not having certain toxic traits, and that's just not going to run in 2025 anymore. You're going to be forced to acknowledge this. Again, being forced to acknowledge your shadow traits, toxic behaviors, toxic mindsets. You may also experience some type of manipulation, perhaps manipulation at the hands of someone else. The Justice card is at the bottom of the deck here. This has something to do with a karmic lesson. I don't know if you guys have had a history of being manipulative people and letting your shadow take over and manipulate people, but this is going to happen to you if that's the case. You're going to be meeting a mirror of yourself in some type of way. For others of you, I'm hearing that you guys have been engaging in this toxic mindset that you are a complete light being. And that's, you know what, I can't blame you guys, because a lot of people in the spiritual community, they like to only talk about their light aspects and act like they're complete angels. But if that also resonates with you, you can't do that anymore. You're going to be, this sounds harsh, but you're going to be humbled and made to understand that just like everyone else, you have toxic traits that you need to work on. You have been manipulative. You have let your shadow control you or your life for other people. And that's probably what the 7 of Cups is about. You're not going to be able to run away from your shadow traits anymore. I don't want you guys to, no, you guys need to feel like you're being called out if this resonates. And a lot of you, I feel like in this pile, will be prone to denying this and being angry in the comments. I really don't care. I just speak what Spirit tells me to, okay? Spirit is saying that a lot of people who chose this pile, you guys like to act like you're angels, okay? You can't admit when you do something wrong. You can't admit when you have toxic traits. You can't admit when you're deceiving yourself. For some of you, it's not even the way that you treat other people. It's the way that you treat yourself. You might manipulate yourself. You might deceive yourself. You might put yourself in fucked up situations, negative situations, due to some type of self-deceit, okay? And that's the thing about devil energy and your shadow. You don't just, not everyone projects their shadow onto other people. Other people project their shadow onto themselves through self-victimization, self-pity, chronic self-pity, by the way, chronic self-victimization. I'm hearing that for some of you, you could be the types of people who feel like the reason why you're constantly in toxic friendships, toxic relationships, is because you're just such a good person and people like to prey on you and people like to victimize you. Yes, that may be the reason why. People might view you as a good person who they can manipulate and take advantage of. But I'm hearing from Spirit that you're going to be forced in this 2025 to recognize the part that you played in victimizing yourself. Harsh lessons, I know, but I mean, come on now. In the way that people have a responsibility, people who are around us who claim to care about us have a responsibility to look after us and make sure that we're protected and make sure that they're protecting us the best way that they can. We personally have a responsibility to protect ourselves, and I feel like for a lot of you, you haven't done that. And you've used the excuse, oh, I'm just a helper, I'm just a giver, I'm just this, that, and the third. Maybe you're a masochist. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you get some type of weird gratification from being someone who sacrifices themselves willingly in exchange for feeling like you're saving people because you have a savior complex, and that stems from somewhere. Most of the time people have savior complexes because they can't save themselves, or at least they think they can't. So in a weird way, they're trying to save other people to feel better about themselves and harm themselves in the process. If that's you, you're going to have to face that this year. You're going to have to face that you're not a perpetual victim to life, that you are helping to victimize yourself by not protecting yourself enough. That's just for some of you, okay? But there is going to be a lot of self-deceit that you give to yourself, a lot of lies that you give to yourself that you're going to have to clear up, that you're going to have to acknowledge and instead replace them with truths. And I feel like these are going to be harsh truths. I'm hearing Spirit say in 2025 we're not victimizing ourselves anymore. We're not victimizing ourselves and acting like we're perpetual victims to life and like there's nothing that we can do to protect ourselves from what we need to protect ourselves from. Because if you believe that other people should be able to protect you from harm, you should be able to believe that you can protect yourself from harm as well. Okay? Alright. Moving on. The Sun card. The Sun card has come out. So the Sun card is about exposure. Exposure of your self-deceit. You're going to be exposing yourself. Yeah. This year, things are going to be exposed to you about your own shadow traits. And probably dark things that are in your life as well. Because here's the thing. Who we are is reflected in our reality. Okay? So if you're full of so many unseen and, you know, if you're full of so many unseen shadows, that's probably been reflected into your life in the form of some type of toxicity with this Devil card. You're going to be able to see how this Devil energy has been let into your life in the first place. Because here's the thing about Devil energy. Devil energy cannot be let into your life unless you are energetically weak enough to allow it to be entering your life. So you're probably going to be exposed to how this Devil energy has actually manifested into your life. And then you're going to expose yourself. You're going to be forced to expose yourself and figure out the root of why this Devil energy is in your life. Whether this Devil energy is a person, a place, a thing. You're going to be forced to expose yourself about how you've let this low energy into your space. Because here's the thing. If you were so high vibing, you'd be above, in terms of frequency, most Devil energy. That doesn't mean that you wouldn't encounter it, because we live on planet Earth, okay? So you'd encounter that energy, but you'd be vibing so high that low vibrational people, low vibrational things would not be able to overpower you and victimize you. And you know what I'm saying? Now, certain things in life, they're out of your control for sure. But with this Devil energy here, the devil cannot reach people who are on a much higher level than him. So if all of this Devil energy is in your life, if you're constantly attracting toxic people into your life, it's because you're vibrating in some way, shape or form on the same level as them. That's why they have access to you. You need to get clear about what about you internally allows that type of low vibrational energy to stick around in your life. Okay? I feel like this is what this spiritual abundance is, knowing yourself better. Because it's easy to lie to yourself and act like you're just such a completely loving person, but are you completely loving if you low-key hate yourself? Are you completely loving and protective over other people and such a good person in general if you're not a good person to yourself, if you don't protect yourself? because you're a person. So it doesn't matter if you constantly love and protect other people when you're lacking love and protection for yourself. That means you're not loving and protecting or in general. You know? It's like if there's a person who loves everyone in their workplace or everyone in their family, but they bully one person, they treat one person like shit, they're not a good person just because 9 other people they treat well. No, they're bullying that one person. They're victimizing that one person. Those 9 other people that they treat well will not make up for that one person that they're bullying unnecessarily. That they're failing to protect for no reason. For no good reason anyway. For no justified reason. Okay? That one person that you bully could be yourself. Think about it. That's what I'm hearing. You need to think about the way that you treat yourself. Because your shadow is manifesting, and it's not manifesting good things in your life, and you're too busy trying to, ignore the dark parts of yourself. That's not going to help. It's not going anywhere. That's why the Sun card is out here. You need to shine a light on the dark parts of yourself. Then we've got the Knight of Wands. This 2025, you're going to be forced to sort through the mess within yourself. The mess within the dark parts of your psyche, because I feel like there's a lot in there that you need to sort through. And some of you a lot of you, I feel, will feel like this reading is quite harsh. But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Spirit, this isn't the first time that Spirit has told you to take a good hard look at yourself and do some shadow work. You've probably ignored it. A lot of people, they don't listen until there are harsh words said or harsh truths spoken to them. And I'm hearing Spirit say to me that they've tried to tell you in a gentle way. They've tried to tell you in a nice way. At this point, they don't care about your feelings, okay? You have to understand, Spirit isn't a person. They're going to tell you in a way that will help you regardless of whether or not it hurts you or not. Sometimes your ego needs to be hurt in order to make a chip in your ego for Spirit to enter, for consciousness to enter, okay? Sometimes your ego needs to be cracked open. So if that's what's happening in this reading, so be it. This is clearly what you need. But hey, hopefully that resonated. Hopefully you take heed. Because if not, listen, when people's shadows are ignored, it gets worse and worse and worse. Okay? So, yeah, I hope you take Spirit's advice and Spirit's forewarning about what's up, what's in store for 2025 for you. But, hey, if not, whatever, like you can choose to do whatever you want, but just know that more and more toxicity will show up in your life. So yeah, choose what you want to do. I hope that this reading resonated. Please let me know if it did. If you're triggered and you want to release your triggeredness by ranting in the comments, feel free to. And I'll see you in my next reading. But thank you for those of you who will take this reading and appreciate the forewarning, appreciate the messages that Spirit is giving you. Because, yeah, I respect the people who can listen to harsh truths about themselves and just do what they need to do. So, yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in my next reading.